take.
Spirit goddess. The goddess spirit has to do a double take. For canon reasons, I'm gonna say that Pharaoh wasn't feeling that well, so she went back to the inn.
That's fair.
Okay. Works as an excuse for me.
So Dinral is sitting there on a stone, like doing the kind of like the inhale boy thing. Like she has like her hands together. She's just thinking, mulling it over, until she eventually goes, "How the hell did you manage to do something that took Link an entire, like, and you just stepped on, how the..."
I just did it.
We don't know ourselves.
I just did it. It wasn't that hard. Just grabbed a hold of Varuda and then crunch.
Crunch.
Did you catch him off guard or something?
He was
Link
swimming through the
can
water,
just
so I
go
just stepped
and,
on him.
Just, popped him like a bug.
Holy shit. This is... Oh, lordy me, oh my, this is not going to sit well with the goddess Hylia. Anyway. So... I'm just in shock. You guys see over the horizon, you guys don't see what's emanating it, but you see kind of a soft reddish orange light approaching. Like, more towards Death Mountain.
Oh.
Like, coming from that direction. What are you doing?
Okay, I'll allow my brain to function real quick.
Do like 5 jumping jacks.
I just need to exist in the land of the awake for a bit, and I'll be fine.
If you just do like a couple jumping jacks, then it'll get your blood pumping.
I'm just gonna choose to look at it, I guess.
Not questions. What the hell?
Are you going to try and see what's emanating it, or you're just looking at it in its general direction?
Trying to just look at it, I guess.
Seize it. Like, what the hell is that shit?
Give me a moment. I must grab mine. See. You can't really make out what you see a figure, but to you it's pretty much just a blob. It is too bright for you.
Too much light, 5me.
What was that, Alice?
I said too much light, 5me.
Okay, and let's see. So it approaches you, and what you see emanating, you also, guys, all of you feel a very warm feeling come over you as you see a 10-foot tall, fucking very buff woman wielding a two-handed weapon like it's nothing, and she's just like, she looks at you all and then she just smiles and says, "Oh, nice to meet some new friends."
Who is the pretty lady?
Hi.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dinral.
Oh, well then, hi.
Oh.
Well, we got 2 out of 3.
Nadra is just like, I scheduled a meeting here. Dinral, these fine people, well, the short one specifically killed Girahim by stepping on him.
Squish.
Squish.
And you see visible confusion on Dinral as like she tries working out the size of it, like in her mind. She's like,
is that woman.
If it makes you feel any better, I was in Varuta.
that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I'm sorry, that morning head, right? And unlike her sister, she is wearing like she's kind of wearing I don't know how to she's wearing like work coverall miner's overalls. So like one of the straps is like hanging off. She's also got like not a welder's faceplate, like one of the Goron faceplates just hanging off the side of her head.
Just vibing there.
I want all of you to roll Constitution check real quick.
Ah!
I get to use my dice.
Can someone roll for me?
I got you.
I'll roll for you.
Okay.
Alright, let me check my advantage for you really quick. I get bonuses. I actually don't get any pluses for Constitution, never mind, but I do get a disadvantage because it's light out.
I get
Okay.
a +2 in Constitution, and I got an 8, so I have a 10.
Even with disadvantage shells, you got a 14.
Cool.
I have a +6 on Constitution. I got 5, so I got 11.
Okay. Nah, you take 1 point of lightning damage as a bolt of lightning strikes down, and you see the shivering figure of what looks vaguely like a Gerudo woman, but with like, with shorter hair, and it's kind of standing on end a little bit, and very like, while the other's hair moves kind of like more flowy, hers is like kind of jerkily moving.
So I basically got shocked by lightning.
You got shocked by lightning, yes.
So that's a -1, or how much is that?
I rolled, and you only have to take 1 point of damage.
Oh, thank God.
So, she just like, why did we have to meet in the coldest place in Hyrule?
My way.
My way or the highway.
Or the highway.
She's like, she looks at your group and she's like, okay, nice to meet you. Why are
Who
you
the
here?
fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
And Na's pretty much quote-unquote short-circuiting because she was just fucking shocked by lightning.
I'm Shade. Wait. Is it just the 3 of us?
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
you guys plus Minetta.
Okay,
Lost
hi.
Minetta.
I'm Shade. The purple
Oh, and
top
Minetta.
over there is... Hi, I'm Shade. The short one is Cillian. The bird is Na. And that's a purple toddler. We don't... He's just here.
We don't talk about him.
You see the woman with lightning hair just look at you blankly and then turn to Cillian and say, are you guys traveling together?
Yeah.
You know you don't need those two at all, right?
Oh, you mean the
And she
boys?
gestures to Shade and Minetta.
Gee, thanks. I'm
I mean-
right here.
No, we don't need them, but it's fun to make fun of them.
Yes, but just men are so useless.
Oh my God.
I like this one. Just putting that out there. I like this one.
And that one right, the purple purple toddler, I think you called it. He just it just looks pathetic and fills me with despair. And you guys like see Minetta just do the oh,
This is
just
hurt.
like look down, just like oh.
He's hurt.
F's for Minetta.
F for Minetta.
F in the chat.
And then Dinnerall speaks up. She's like, Ferosh, play nice.
Ferosh,
We've
you better-
talked about this.
young lady.
Young lady.
You're the reason Link doesn't visit anymore.
Oh.
You made him very uncomfortable.
I really like this
Anyway.
one.
Anyway, we were supposed to meet here to talk about the current affairs, but apparently you guys are dealing with it fine.
Minetta
So-
like dissociate affairs.
Did someone say affairs?
You see Dinral walk to Minetta and like tap him with her sword, and Minetta is now frozen.
Oh,
No,
Hey.
Minetta's just halfway. Minetta's just like immediately on the other side of the map.
Just yeeted.
can we not kill him? I don't think my dad can bring him back just yet.
It's just,
Don't
Dinral is
worry,
like, oh, please,
he's not gonna
1% of my
He's
power.
not gonna die.
Please, no, just 1% of my power.
I just don't want him saying something and then having Farosh get mad.
You know, that's probably smart.
Understandable.
I don't know how hot-headed the pretty ones are, but
Because she thinks that just because hers is an AoE, that she's so much better than us.
I see.
So-
Spill the tea.
Fucking Farosh constantly brags about, oh, Urbosa uses mine, and Urbosa is the best of the champions, and she can hit multiple enemies at once with her attack. And it just...
Tell me how that makes you feel. She just has a wicked grin on her face because she knows she's starting shit.
Nah, just like she finally, like has feeling in herself now. She just shakes herself out.
makes
She's
me
like,
feel
"Look,
like it makes me feel like if you constantly push the issue, I'm not going to get any work done.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Cillian, please."
Not my fault though.
Cillian,
You're the one
please,
who got
our
distracted by a
goddess is
tiny
here.
little imp's words.
Cillian, please.
Not Dinral. Nadra goes back and sits down and says, okay, so after you, I believe you guys wanted to stay in Hateno for a while, still help people out, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, but who is your next target out of the 4 remaining, I guess,
Her
horsemen
face
of the
just kind of
apocalypse?
looks, her face just kind of looks, grim. I want Majora, but I don't know if they think that's a good idea yet.
Not yet. Let's work our way
Well-
around the map.
Looking at your options, there's not really any good option here. You could go to Ganon, but who would fight Ganon first thing? There's Vati, but
Speedrunners.
Speedrunners.
there's Vati, but I would rather not touch on that subject right now.
My dad's a
And
bitch.
then-
And we're not going to Xant right now.
My dad's a bitch.
So? Our only bet is Majora.
I mean,
Oh. And Farosh goes, yeah, it doesn't fucking feel nice getting kicked out of my fucking hub. Not Dinral. Yeah, Farosh. Yeah. So, Nadra then stands up and just says, "Okay, well, if you would like, one of us can offer guidance as to a way to deal with Majora, if you like. But only one of us.
Do tell.
So only one of us, so choose wisely.
Mm.
Anal thinks about this, though it's not her decision. She's like,
It's a team effort. You know what? Dinral, do the thing. Dinral taps Mineta with her weapon, and now Mineta is soaking wet and cold because Snowy Mountain.
And Dinral is the fire one.
Dinral
Dinral
is
is the
the
fire one. Dinral
He just got
melted.
frozen and she thought him.
Nice.
Nala looks at Mineta and is like, do you need hugged?
That would be appreciated, but I don't think you want to get wet. Maybe I just
Fucking bird.
at least the lightning one hasn't shocked me.
I'm a bird.
That would kill you.
Bet.
That would kill you. How does it happen?
Purple top.
You
As
see
you know, dripping.
Feroce like whack him with her weapon,
Why are we using the
and
purple
he is
top?
now sliding down the mountain with 1 HP.
Oh no.
I'll go get him.
Dad?
Brooke manifests since it is not well, he manifests for you. He doesn't even have to. I'm also bedhead brain right now. Anyway, he just says yes.
It's gonna be alright.
He looks like he looks fine. Although he does appear to be in fetal position, crying at the moment.
Well, I mean, I guess if he's alive, I don't really care that much, but...
Should I go get him? Or should he just stay there?
That's up to you.
And Nala just does like, I'm fucking. She does the face that just says, I'm fucking asking you.
Brooke then just turns to Feroce and just goes, I would like to ask, why did you do that?
Some goddess, bitch.
Yeah,
She
because I'm a
doesn't
goddess,
u-
bitch.
She can see him, she can hear him, she just ignores him because he's a guy.
He male.
Why did you feel like doing that?
I don't know, his presence annoyed me.
Presence annoys all of us, but he's still one of us, so...
Honestly, I was kind of hoping it would kill him.
Nala makes her way down the mountain just to go get fucking Mineta. Cause he'll die in the snow, and she's like, can't have that.
As soon as Feroce says that, she turns her attention to and starts playing with a freaking frog.
A frog?
Yes.
Visible confusion.
Visible confusion.
ADD and ADHD.
Anyone wanna maybe get her attention again? Just start snapping her fingers, hoping it'll work.
Just throw a
She
shiny
is-
thing in the air.
She is basically going across the mountain at this point.
She just holds up a gem that they got from one of the rocks.
A shiny thing.
I have a shiny thing.
Ooh, shiny.
She's like immediately right up, just face an inch away from the gem. Shiny?
Shiny. If you want it, you gotta stay here with us.
Fine. She goes and takes a seat next to Nadra, and then Dinral just plops down, and the mountain shakes.
Nah, falls down the mountain because she's on the side of the mountain. All you hear is a loud fuck.
Well, Just you and me, Shade. So, here's the shiny that I promised. Do you have any advice?
You're choosing me to give advice on how to kill Majora?
Hold on. She just looks at all three of them. Which one of you is more put together?
They all raise their hand, but Nadra just, like, gives a piercing glare at Farash.
Oh. So I guess she's the spazzy part of electricity, huh?
You have no idea.
I don't know. You seem the most serious out of all three of you. She probably won't even look at the guys whilst giving advice. So I think the smartest bet is you, Miss Nadra.
Shade, any input on your decision?
I'm fine with whatever the other guys are going with.
The
As
other
long as they
guy-
don't get to, as
the
long as we don't meet my dad, that's all I'm really worried about.
The other guys, you mean Cillian? Nas down the
Who's-
mountain.
Who's your dad?
Who's your dad?
So Shade basically just lets out like a really annoyed sigh,
Very
slaps his
long.
face.
Very long, very annoyed.
Vati.
That
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, my dad's Vati.
you hear Nadra just yell, "That fucking womanizer!"
Shade just I know, right? That son of a bitch decided to, fucking strike a deal with my mom, and then me and my sister were born. Hey, guess what? We were tortured, and my sister got kidnapped.
Wow,
And now-
okay, so he goes from dragon to Sheikah then. Alright. I see how it is.
I feel like I shouldn't be hearing this.
All you hear.
She just
from-
becomes her little imp form, I feel like I shouldn't be listening to this.
All you hear from down the mountain is a very
She
loud.
she
very
immediately
deep
does
squawk.
the bring it together hand motion in front of her face as she just goes, "Okay. My advice for Majora is make sure you know each other well. That is the best advice I can give."
Man, how convenient would it be for Nana to come back right after everything has happened, saying what? I'm kidding.
Would you explain one more time for our clumsy friends here?
Shut up.
The best advice I can give you when facing Majora is make sure you know each other well.
Okay.
I know what you're trying to say. You're saying she's gonna play mind games on us.
It's Majora. She fucks with everybody in different ways.
I mean, she did make us all live some type of tragedy while we were sleeping, so you know.
Yeah. I don't think she could ever make me relive anything, but if she did, I would punch Vati right in the fucking face.
Oh.
It's like she and Shay just do a high five and just bro, same.
Bro, same.
Anyway, we cannot offer any more help, but if you do need a little bit of help and we happen to be by, we will try to help you. No guarantees on Farash, though.
Good.
It's like if you do
What?
see us, shoot an arrow at one of us, and we'll give you our.
I do have a
scale.
question.
Yes.
She just looks right to Dinral. How more likely are you to help us if we take down a filthy male?
Dinral?
Was it Dinral that was not for men, or was it Farash?
It was Farash.
Farash. How likely are you to help us if we take down a filthy man?
I don't know. Is it in my domain?
Hmm.
What domain is that in?
We'll see.
Na's trying to like actually think. She's like,
He just pulls
Anyway,
out the picture. Well,
nice to see you.
this answers our questions.
Nice to see you again, Dinral. Bitch. And she flips off Nadra as she zaps herself away.
Bitch.
Oh, what fun.
Why did she call you a bitch, if you don't mind me
It's
asking?
just like, Shay's just like, is she always like this?
Yeah, she kind of is. She just doesn't.
Sisters.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it.
What happened?
Well, years ago, whenever I still took the form of a dragon, I had to be saved by Link. Farosh didn't like it all that well.
Is she jealous?
No, I think it's more the aspect of I had to be saved by a man rather than a woman.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's your fault a man came up the mountain and saved you.
I'm thankful to Link, and in fact, she hates the fact that I'm thankful to Link, so, can't really help that.
I mean, you're usually supposed to be thankful when someone saves your life.
Yes, but apparently Farosh doesn't like anything about Link or any men, and I think that might be because she hangs around this one drunken Gerudo a whole lot, but,
Oh.
Who can tell, really? Nadra puts her helmet back on and then picks up her sword and starts marching back down the snow. And Dinral opens her arms and is like, farewell hugs.
Goodbye.
It's just,
Well,
it's
She
like
gives
one
you
of those
all hugs,
hugs
and
where you
it
literally
feels
pick
like
up
you-
someone.
It feels like you guys are getting hugged while in an oven.
Oh.
Then
This
she
is
lets you
fun.
go. And then she lets you go. And then she just, she picks up her weapon and starts just jogging off to Death Mountain.
Jogging?
jogging.
Yeah. Jogging.
Literally, Farosh, disappears in a crack of lightning, and Dinral just takes a light run.
Nadra just goes, because some of us don't feel like abusing our powers, and then a lightning bolt almost strikes her. You missed me.
It's just like a lightning bolt almost strikes her, and in the distance you just hear, "Bitch!"
You just hear from the direction of Gerudo Town, bitch.
It's like, little sister, I will not hesitate.
Bitch, I will not I will not hesitate.
Young lady.
Now you guys are just kind of sitting there near the spring.
So,
What you gonna do?
little out of character thing. The reason why Na went down the mountain was to go get Mineta. So she has him now. She's like, I got
So,
So I
like,
guess we need to,
Naj is still yet to find
know
Mineta.
each other better before we fight Majora?
Mineta is still in fetal position, but being held by Na, and he is still crying.
She just kind of floats over. Hey, just flicks his nose. Stop crying.
Hey,
I just
gives
wanna
a-
go
gives a
one
giant
day.
smack in
I
the
just want to
face.
go one time. One time we travel without getting almost killed or straight up killed.
Mineta,
Hey,
quit it, or I will
It's
drop
okay.
you in the snow.
tell you what, we're gonna do some trust building exercises because That's the most I can think of for advice.
Do you trust me not
If
to
we need
drop
to
you while
know
I
each
fly?
other, we should probably get closer, right?
Yeah, but I guess.
Nod like laughs quietly. She's thought of something, and it's kind of funny, and it's trust building. On a scale of 1 to 10, do you guys trust me with holding one of you and flying?
Shay's just like,
Do you trust me not to drop you?
I guess Shade is just scared of heights either way.
It's like, oh.
We could just walk down.
We could, but trust. And flying is faster.
Save that for later. Okay. So, as you guys walk down the mountain, you make it down to Hatano Village, and you see Goromila just admiring Chalti from afar, still trying to work up the courage to ask her.
Hey,
Bro. Bro.
she just walks over. Do you want me to go with you? I can hide in your shadow, so you have someone there for moral support.
Well, but if I do that, then won't I not learn? Then won't I just learn to do it with someone around instead of whenever I'm alone with her?
I suppose that's fair. But you gotta tell her at some point, you know? Even Tiki thinks so. You can't hear her though. She's yelling at me.
Oh my! Death
She
metal
really
cover
thinks you
of.
should. She
Oh.
really thinks you should. You can't really see her right now. Tiki, you want to make yourself known?
No.
Bark.
Bark.
Hear that at all?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard her. I heard her shake her. So Goromila does gentle face slaps, and holy, he gets 2 steps in her direction before immediately stepping back.
Anna's watching all
She's
this
just
happen.
using her little arms to keep pushing him. Go!
He's giving light resistance.
Does one need a pep talk?
He then just fully just Brooke just you see Brooke just go, oh Jesus Christ, this is gonna take forever, and you see Brooke disappear, and Goromila he straightens up and walks right over to Chalti,
Did Brooke just possess him?
and Goromila says, Chalti, I just wanted to let you know I've had a crush on you for quite some time now, and I just couldn't keep it secret any longer. Then you see Brooke appear, walking from Goromila to you, and Goromila's just
Dad!
frozen. What?
This is supposed to be a character development thing for him, you know? He had to be able to do it on his own.
Okay, he can take it from there. It's not like I'm going to walk him through the
He's
entire
gonna
thing.
roll up into a ball and roll away!
I think you'd be surprised. Goromila just they're both blushing red,
Aw.
but neither of them is looking away. They're just looking at each other.
This is what happens when you put 2 anxiously shy people right next to each other.
I guess you did a good thing. Tiki's pleased. She stopped throwing a fit.
Now you get a week without. Now you get.
Now
4
she has a
weeks
squeaky
without-
toy.
Just for doubting me, you get 4 weeks no Pharaoh.
You can't tell her to not come see me.
Okay, fine. 4 weeks without 4 weeks without Pharaoh cuddling Pharaoh.
We'll see how much you can hold that up.
Keep in mind, I
Yes,
could possess you
Tiki.
too.
Hi Tiki. Thanks for the squeaky toy. Yes, I'll play fetch with you.
Yours now.
This is yours. Throw it.
Do you want me to throw it for you?
It's just
Yeah.
like
Just toss.
I now present you with an honored heirloom
I'm sorry.
of my people.
She's bringing me her favorite squeaky toy.
This is my favorite squeaky toy.
Aw.
Don't throw it. Throws it. Mother!
No, she wants me to throw it. That's the thing.
You guys
Do you
hear loud drunken singing coming from the inn.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Shall we?
Anyone gonna fucking respond to that?
I said, shall we?
Who's lit in there?
You guys, you hear it kind of sounds like sobbing, but what you hear is, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her.
Whoever is crying, I want to go see. She just waddles towards.
Penguin waddles.
Is that how big Pharaoh's scarf is?
Yes.
You have an inch of leg uncovered.
Yeah, if she has Pharaoh's scarf, she only has an inch of leg uncovered.
Wrapped around her entire body. But as
Yes.
you enter the inn, you see a man with a give me a moment. I need to remember some crap. But he's still singing "Leave Her, Johnny. Leave her."
Hmm.
But you see a man in a blue, long, flowing blue coat, brownish hair, slumped over the bar, crying while singing. It's a brownish, greenish color of hair, slumped over the
I
bar
know
while
who it is.
singing and crying.
You good?
Would you mind carrying this for me, Not? It's a little big.
Sure.
Thank you. Just hands her the scarf.
Take scarf and I don't know, wraps it around her arm wing.
Hmm.
Do we
He
confront
is
the
still
drunken
just
boy?
bawling his eyes out.
Do we confront the
She
drunken
just
man?
gets a bottle of milk for herself and just plops herself next to him. Hiya!
Roll me athletics real quick.
Tiny person gets on stool.
Hold on, I have to grab my dice
I can roll for
out
you.
of my bag. Oh, it's fine. Since I'm inside, do I still roll disadvantage, or am I good?
It's even Stevens.
Okay.
I dropped my watch. My watch.
Give me just 1 second, I'm gonna pull up my character sheet. Because I think it's one of my proficiencies. I gotta look.
Which honestly is kind of magnificent, and just the fact that she is a very short, she's a very, very short Twilight, yet she is very athletic.
I gotta check, because I'm not sure.
I would put my watch on the charger.
I had to grab my iPad. Because my... That's our character.
Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Yes, athletics is one of her proficiencies, so she gets +6 from it, and then she gets +6 already for athletics because it's strength, and then her proficiency gives her an additional +3, so she gets +9.
Okay, still roll athletics.
Unnatural 20, because I got an 11 +9.
Okay, so with one arm you're able to, like, leap up onto the chair, and then you get a glass of milk. And the man turns to you and just goes, well, young lady, my ship wrecked. And now Jolene is going to come and try to kill me. This is Jolene.
And she
Honestly, she was my friend. I didn't mean to be. I think she might have liked me. I'm not sure, but her ship was getting attacked by a monster. I tried to run away, but I lost control of my ship and it slammed right into the monster. We became friends, and then after a while, I didn't want to be friends anymore, so I broke it off and then may have fled with a few of her possessions.
Wow, you're a piece of shit.
I didn't mean to. And then I met this kid who dressed in all green, and we had a fun time. And now I guess I miss. I don't know. My ship is gone. Jolene is coming. I kind of miss her. I don't fucking know. My life is in shambles.
Do you need somewhere to go?
I guess I don't know. I'm just. Come what may, I will face it with my mind clouded by milk, and probably with or without a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just watching all of this go down, like, what the hell, man?
Oh, but it's...
Ah! Ah! Big! How quickly was that death, man? There was no delay. Yeah, he's back.
Discord really kicked me, didn't it?
It really did.
It really did.
That was a fast yeet.
So he's like, well,
You could come
I'm
with
Captain.
us.
You guys look like the adventuring type, and as much as I sail and look for treasure, I'm no good in a fight, so thank you,
Wow.
but no.
Can I roll persuasion?
You know what? Sure. Roll persuasion.
I have +7. Let's see what happens.
He's gonna try and counter-persuade you of a different
I got
point.
15 +7. That's over 20.
Oof.
22.
You got a natural 20. Natural 20. Okay, I explained this to Mikey, but natural 20s and natural 1s overpower anything that would like, you know. But for the sake of this, and for the sake of comedy, you both are talking over each other right now.
Oh,
Oh, fine.
but I mean, seriously, I can assure you that you would
Yes,
not
but
regret
also,
it.
maybe if you just convince Jolene not to kill me, and
Oh, I would
maybe
love to
take
do
me
that, but I
back,
mean, as you can see, I'm very small.
I would avoid the dying, and I'd be back out on the sea.
Yes, that's very true, but if you come with
She's
us...
not scary, she's just a Gerudo. I mean, you've probably
Just a
seen plenty of them.
Gerudo.
Gerudo women are
She's
scary.
like the only
My
Gerudo from...
girlfriend just so happens to be a Gerudo. And I'll tell you what.
Okay,
They
you must...
can get pretty scary.
Yes, I know, but I'm just... Again, I was saying you look like you've seen your fair share of Gerudo, so she's probably not as scary to you.
Definitely not.
Wait, you said your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Huh.
Got a problem with it?
No, I just never heard of a Gerudo taking a girlfriend. Usually they're all boy crazy.
I know. I was one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. You know what? Congrats for you. A round of milk on the house.
You're gonna get the
Surprisingly,
time
for being so small, she can also hold her liquor.
Minetta
She could outdrink probably anyone but Pharaoh and the Sheikah.
What is the
Those are the
legal
only two she
Let's-
couldn't outdrink.
roll?
Let's test this. All of you roll Constitution.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I don't have any pluses for Constitution, so good lord, come on.
I got 16.
Okay, Shade, you're able to drink and not get too terribly drunk.
17.
I got
You
a
also are
14.
able to drink and not really get very drunk.
I got a 14.
You, however, are pretty drunk. Minetta is passed out drunk, and Linebeck is on his 10th glass of beer.
What is the legal drinking age?
21.
21? I'm 19, bro.
Nas 18.
I mean, in medieval times, I don't think they would care.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they would make it around 16. Like in Europe, you can drink when you're 16. So,
Okay.
and
Okay, then
let
we're
me
going...
just play around with some semantics here. Zelda has a British accent, so let's play with it that way.
Okay.
Okay, so legal
Alright.
drinking age 16.
We can all drink.
The Linebeck's just like, okay, well, looks like one of your friends over there is not having quite a good time.
Well, that's Minetta. He's dumb. Nah, I'll give her more credit. She has more credit than Minetta, but she's still a little... She does the little point to your head and do the circle to kind of say you're a little crazy.
Na just glares at Cillian because even though she's a bit drunk, she understands
Cillian.
hand movements. She's like, why?
Cillian, you feel a whack to the back of your head. And you
I'll
see
have
both
a-
Brooke
I'll have a
and
noble
Nico
pursuit on
looking
the
at you
rocks.
very annoyed.
The moment when Cillian hasn't been
Can I
introduced to
help
Nico.
you?
But, Justin, what were you saying?
I'll have a noble pursuit on the rocks. No lime.
The bartender's just like, okay, here you go. And he just slides you it.
Hey,
However-
Shade may be depressed, but he has good taste in drinks.
However,
has no-
however,
I love how the
sir, I'm going to
bartender
have to ask
didn't
you.
question the tiny one.
But real quick, the guy says, "Okay, but I'd ask you if you didn't advertise that we have that because we might get into a law disagreement with the Gerudo bartender."
Why is it on your menu?
But, yeah,
Here's like, why is it
Cillian,
on
you
your
see,
menu, bro?
Cillian, you see Nico and Brooke looking at you disappointed after your comment about Nah.
That moment when
I'm
Cillian
not
hasn't
wrong.
been that moment when Cillian hasn't been introduced to Nico. She's just seen him.
And
but
And now,
used him.
now Brooke is holding Nah back. I mean,
Why?
not Nah, Nico.
Oh.
Brooke is holding Nico back.
Na's just like, Dad,
It's
no.
not a bad thing.
Dad, she's like, Dad, no.
Dad,
me at her. Let me at her.
Father.
It's not a bad thing.
You
I
meant
mean-
it negatively, and you know that.
Dad, stop it.
I can tell you this much. Me and the whole friend making thing doesn't really happen often. But I can tell you right now, I would lay my life on the line for her, if that makes you feel any better about my comment. My way of affection is definitely different than yours.
Happy
That makes
chirp
me
from
feel a
the-
little better.
Happy chirp from the bird.
My way of affection is definitely different. I can tell you this much. I make fun of that one, just points to Minetta. Don't you ever say it. He can't hear me because he's fucking passed out right now. But yes, I care about him, and I probably would have cried if he died that day. If you say anything, you're dead.
You're double
Nico
dead.
takes a double take and looks at you and is like, "You look familiar."
So do you.
That moment when we're all
Roll
in the same
history.
tribe. That moment when we're all in the same fucking tribe.
They are in the same tribe. I
We
mean,
are.
you can't see them, but she does have the eyes on the back of her hands.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I gotta look at the picture I made of Nico, like the full-on one. Hold
It's
up.
just like Shay's just sitting there with his like he's looking at the
Got a
two of them.
15
He's like,
plus 2 is a 17.
Give me a moment real quick. I know I put little eyes on Nico. I just don't remember fucking where. It's on the back of his hand.
You remember this? You remember this ghost is the ghost of a soldier that you remember kind of having a presence and that your brother got along with pretty well, Nico. You remember he had a thing with a Rito, and you remember your brother mentioning that they had a kid recently during the war.
Wait a second. No fucking way!
Cillian?
Nico? Oh my god.
Nas confused. as
Shay is
fuck.
just like,
Your
what the fuck is
Nas
going on?
dad?
Nas confused
I'll
as
be
hell.
damned.
Yes, I am Nas' dad. I see you got a dad now as well?
Oh, yeah. This is Brooke.
Hello.
Confused chirps from Na.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
this is...
remember Vorn told me you had a thing for Rito.
Don't judge me.
I'm with a
You're
Gerudo.
with-
I don't think I can judge.
Yeah, you have a thing for strong women.
I'm with a woman who my head lines up with her thigh. So,
I knew there was a reason you really liked Gerudo. Anyway, nice seeing you again.
nice seeing you. It's really
Linebeck, like,
unfortunate that you're a
Linebeck looks
ghost,
at you and
but-
just like... Linebeck looks at you and is just like, who the fuck are you talking to?
No, you'll see them in a bit. It's almost midnight.
So, you guys again convinced Jolene to take me back, right?
If I can, but I would like to wait a couple more days for that, because if I die, I'm not coming back anytime soon.
Is that your way of saying you want to take a long rest?
Yes, I would like to make sure if I die to an angry Gerudo lady, my father can bring me back.
But there's a slight problem with that.
Oh, you say?
This counts as one long rest as well.
I know. There's
That would make wait, where
three
what was
more.
that what do you mean? What do you mean? You've taken one
Wasn't-
long rest since you died the first time.
Yeah, and I thought it takes 5, so there's 3 more after this one, correct?
No, it takes 3 to.
Oh, it takes 3? Okay. I thought it was 5.
My watch is having trouble charging. I'm gonna have to fix that.
They can at least take 1 long rest, and if they can outlast it for the time before they can take another one.
So you guys take a long rest and prepare for the ensuing battle.
Battle?
Well,
Ah,
battle, conversation, diplomacy,
My watch!
and
My watch!
Linebeck tells you guys to meet him on the shore out back of Hateno. Like, near Hateno. Because he knows that's where she'll be, because that's where his ship wrecked.
Okay, so my health is
Well.
back. I get back
Here
that
we go.
1 point I lost.
You guys hear from out on the ocean, you hear, Linebeck!
Bird, no longer drunk.
Doesn't sound very happy here.
What else did you do?
I told you what I did.
You told Cillian what you did.
Do you
She's just
still
like,
have the stolen
can't a
possession?
man have a good drink once in a while?
Do I still have the what?
Stolen possessions, or did you sell them, or did they get destroyed with your ship?
Well, no. She stole them back from me long ago. This is just leftover rage from however long.
Oh, well,
I'm-
as she should. Can't say I blame her.
Here's a nice little fan art of the two.
Ooh, fan art.
Kind of know what they look like. Like I said, I watched Jugga Conroy play it. I think I saw her once.
Just for the people who didn't.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't know what they looked like. But now I do. Okay. Okay.
But she is holding a scimitar and pointing it at the shore, and you see her face is filled with rage. A rage you have seen that is familiar because Raval.
Oh, goddamn. We're doing a revolve situation again. Fuck.
I see.
I think we can be able to talk to her. I mean, she's not a savage.
I think so, and I mean, I got Raval to like me, so I think I can get her to like me.
You know, I feel like the whole thing you said to yourself about the friendship thing might be a little bit untrue.
Hmm?
You said making friends is hard for you, but you've done nothing but make friends since you've joined these people, I guess.
We kind of
I
just
don't know what
took
you're
her
talking
in.
about.
Must see.
Brooke and Tiki just go silent and stare at you.
Anyways, shall we?
I mean, I guess, but we kind of have to wait till she gets here, so this might take a while.
Alright, well, works for me.
Again, everyone's at full health, even Minetta. So basically, who are you guys gonna put closest to the ship? Like whenever she gets off, who do you guys want to be out most? Who front lines, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Person.
Who has the most HP out of all of us?
Not
I just
me.
want to.
I have 17.
I have
I
17.
have 21.
Shade.
Shane, you get to go right up front because you have the most health.
Minetta has 10.
Oh,
Poor
Minetta's
Minetta.
gonna be in the back.
He's gonna die.
Because keep in mind, I gave him the exact same stats as a Choo-Choo. They have 10s for
dude.
everything.
Poor dude.
Oh, that's great.
Anyway,
10s across the board.
Jolene hops off the ship and is at a dead sprint. And Shade, make a strength check real quick.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Let me see.
Oh man.
A 15.
Okay. She tries pushing you down, but the most she does is just rush past you. But you stood your ground, and she kind of just went around you and is now heading dead for Linebeck. And Linebeck is just sitting there, scared facial expression, but not running away.
Can I attempt something?
Are you gonna grab her with your hair?
I mean, by all means, do whatever you feel might help.
Well, her hair just kind of moves from side to side as she thinks. I could use this. We'll see what happens.
Alright.
She's going to attempt to, wrap her hair around her arm.
Roll strength check.
Need a flat surface. Hold on. Gotta make one on my bed. Uh, 17.
Okay. You... So, as Jolene, she was running so full tilt that she... whenever you grabbed her arm and it stayed and she tried to keep moving, she, falls back. She, her legs come
Yoink.
out from under her and she falls back.
Yoink.
Cillian obviously goes down with her. Well, it worked.
It did.
Hi.
She's just fucking Linebeck, I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Hey.
Relax.
Roll persuasion, I guess.
My +7. Bless my charisma. 18.
Holy shit. So she starts to calm down. She's just lying there in the sand and she just goes, I'm gonna kill Linebeck and then you all can just go on your merry way. If that's fine with you guys, I guess.
It's not fine.
Listen. She just kind of stands up. Because she's on the ground, for once, she's level-eyed with someone.
What do you want,
So-
short stack?
Oh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Eye just twitches a bit.
She smirks as she says, I didn't mean that as an insult.
I see. Well, I am going to be honest. kind of agree with you. Guy seems like a real
Julian,
piece of
before-
work.
Middle of you talking, Linebeck like runs and dives and like is just bowing to her, and he's just like, "Please take me back."
And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, ignoring his tantrum, I'm gonna tell you this. I agree with you. Guy seems like a real piece of work. Real piece of work. That's why I like girls.
Justin.
Men have this hard time of picking up on cues. So.
She's
Like,
staring
men
at
have a hard time
Linebeck.
picking up on cues, and she's just like, what?
But
She
I
stares
mean,
at Linebeck
that
and then
seems pretty genuine.
she sighs and just like picks him up and puts him over over her shoulder and slowly starts walking back to her ship.
Well
I
then.
consider it.
Oh, that was easy.
That.
Spirit orb obtained.
Yay!
Question mark.
Yeah. Well, I did it. I'm
So wait.
impressed.
When we used our spirit orbs last, did we use both of them or just one?
You guys used 4 of them because you guys had 4.
We had 4?
Yes, you guys earned 4.
Okay.
Oh wait, no! You didn't use them at all. You didn't use them all. You should be at a count of 5. And
Did
the
we use
reason
them?
you got, if you find a shrine, or not a shrine, the
A goddess,
goddess statue.
Isn't there one in Hatsuno?
Yes. It's kind of hidden, but yes, there is one.
You can go to that one.
That.
No, my dog is licking my face. Hello, Tiki.
You guys make your way to the goddess statue in Hatano, but it looks a bit different.
Are we talking about the not goddess one?
Horn statue.
As you approach it, instead of hearing the sing-song voice of the goddess, you hear, "Mortal,
Mortal.
Oh yeah.
Why
that's
have you
that's the
bothered
horn
me?"
statue.
Is this the one where you sacrifice shit to get shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Not happening.
Well, how
What?
about we go away from this one?
It's just like mortal, why have you by?
As you walk away,
Mortal.
you guys walk away, and then it just goes, "Well,
Wait,
fuck.
no, guys, come back.
wait,
We
no,
know, guys, come
I'm
back."
lonely."
I'm lonely, please.
Tiki, do
So-
you trust it?
Do you trust
Tiki's just like,
I like this one.
Father? Do you trust this?
Tiki just like mother. I
There
like
can
this
be-
one.
you guys. So, as you guys walk away, and you ask Tiki that, Tiki looks at it and just lets out a bark, and the statue shatters.
Tiki's like, this is only
Tiki!
1%.
There can only be one.
One what, Tiki?
Only one.
Only one what?
Tiki's like, this is only 1% of my power.
Tiki
There's only
Tiki
1%
continues
of my
walking
power.
down the path.
Ultra instinct Tiki.
Ultra instinct Tiki, yes.
Answer me. Picks her up. Answer me.
Answer me.
Mm.
Will you do it for a Scooby snack?
Just starts scratching her back. Answer me.
Horn statue, mortal. And then he hears the dud 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 dud.
Oh, great. That's
Okay.
fantastic.
Oh
But
my god, she's
he's like,
licking my
Tiki-
face.
as you scratch Tiki's back, and then says,
Only one dark deity. I see.
Only one
You're,
dark deity.
you are a very spooky dark deity, Tiki. I can assure you that. Just sets her down.
"Damn it! Flicked by the back scriptures again."
Only
Yes.
one.
There can be only one.
Only one.
Always.
Solamente uno.
Mm. You're a very scary dark.
Tiki then turns back, you know what, for good measure, barks, and the entire, like, Eventide is now a pile of rubble. Like, the angle at which she barked hit Eventide as well.
Nod's
Dang.
like, the hell's going on?
You also hear the
The Rito.
You also hear the
Rito
cries
who's
of-
the Rito who's at Eventide Island is like, holy, what the fuck?
No!
I mean, what, Rito?
So when you go to Eventide Island, after you
No, I know. I know. What, Rito?
Oh, ouch!
Oh no!
Oh.
Nod just
Oh,
like
fuck.
puffs up.
Tiki,
She's
did
like,
you just kill
damn.
someone?
She's like, my own kind. Damn.
Mother, I want to eat the chicken.
But, mother!
Did you kill someone, Tiki?
I crave chicken.
Mother, let me have this one!
Mother, let me at the bird.
I'll look the other direction and pretend I saw nothing.
Now you're making me feel guilty.
No, don't feel guilty. It's perfectly
feels
fine.
no
Just
guilt.
filing
Tiki
her
feels
nails.
nothing but anger.
What you guys hear next is like the bark, but the sound is reversed as Eventide is brought back.
What?
Fucking guilt tripping me.
Like the
I didn't
sound wave
guilt trip
of
you.
the bark just goes back into Tiki's mouth.
And she just becomes like a ball for a second before compressing back down.
No, it's like, the fuck's happening? Cillian, what's happening?
Oh, nothing. I'm just persuading Tiki to not murder people.
Huh, okay.
And the like back on the island as it gets brought back, Dorito like just is in a cold sweat, just like patting himself, just like, what the fuck just happened?
I saw the goddess.
Here,
I saw the
I think I just saw Rivali? I don't know.
Because you were such a good girl and brought them back, I will get some chicken for you.
Justin, we're echoing.
I will get
Fine.
some chicken for you.
But Mom, I want that chicken.
As you guys start your back into the main town, you hear eating noises. Like
Chomp.
feral eating noises.
Tiki.
Only one
Dig
can
it?
eat fairly.
Tiki is right next to you.
Justin, we're
Well,
echoing.
you're not eating anything. But you hear that too, right, Tiki?
Minetta's will to live.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Tiki,
Oh, damn.
maybe we shouldn't eat that.
So, do you guys want to investigate?
Yeah,
We
sure.
will investigate.
We will investigate.
And just a minute.
As you go to investigate,
Justin.
you guys see like freshly picked bones flying at you every now and then.
What the hell?
Alright,
in which
I'm
you
gonna
you see
roll for investigation.
Cillian, roll that with advantage this time.
Do we
Oh.
all roll investigation?
You can, but what you just see is meat on a bone, but the meat is disappearing, and then the bone's getting chucked at you, but you don't see what's doing it.
What the hell?
You don't see how it's happening.
Question, what type of meat is it? Is it just any, like, steak or something?
You can't see from that far away.
Oh, true.
You see the bones when they get flung at you.
Ah.
It's okay, I'm
Wait,
rolling
what-
my investigation.
Minetta got hit.
Oh.
Nope.
Square in
Like
the
he
face.
rejoins you and he's like, "Sup, guy?" And then he gets conked in the head for 1 damage.
All you hear is, sup, guys?
Sup, guy?"
17.
No, my D20!
As you get, dude, you see a ghost eating the meat, and it looks like a bokoblin. It looks like a silver bokoblin. Do you get closer?
Give me a minute. I
It's a
dropped my
ghost. It
20.
can't do anything to us.
I
So
dropped
yes.
my dice.
Well, correction, it can't do anything
Ow.
to anyone that isn't you.
Ah, I see. Well, still yes. Because Cillian gives no fucks.
I bonked my head.
As you walk closer,
Like, Cillian.
it finishes off its last meat and then it's just
This need meat. This needs salty meat.
Nod's like,
I don't have
Did we
salted
just
meat.
did we just find in-universe Bink?
Anyone have any salted meat?
Nod's like,
Who said that?
she's in awe. She's like, the fuck is this thing? What's happening?
Tiki, you
Turns
want to
around
steal
and-
some salted meat from a store for me?
Can you get some salted meat?
Mother, we both know if I do that, I will eat it all.
I know you will. But it's okay.
It might have salt, but not meat.
At least you tried.
I'm
The
a bird.
is behind your ear.
Send the bird. Watching it work pleases me.
Nah. Can you go get us some salty meat?
Sure. She just gets
Thank
an
you.
She just gets an arrow ready.
After you leave, just Cillian, you hear Tiki say, "Well, on second thought, I was gonna ask you if you could send the purple one, but now it's too late."
They're
I
both
was hoping the purple one would trip and fall on his way.
They're both purple.
Minetta, go help.
And I was like, okay. He's kind of like walking. He's walking kind of drunkly from the headache, but he manages to make it the entire way without tripping.
He just
I
follows the
tried.
bird, and the bird just is like, you know what?
I tried to entertain you. I'm sorry.
Entertainment fail.
Me angry.
Me-
No talk.
I
me.
know how to make you not angry. I'll scratch behind your ears.
No talk me, I angy.
Wait, I just thought of something hilarious. It barks in the direction of Hyrule Castle, and nothing happens. Now, cut to Ganon sitting on the throne, and then Ganon just like is just like sitting there, and then he just suddenly like holds his chest, and he's like, "What the hell was that?"
He just had like a minor heart attack.
No, it's basically
He's just like, "Did someone just try and kill me?" And then Tiki's like, "Damn it,
Damn it.
it's basically just
didn't work.
What did you just do?
Doesn't matter, it didn't work."
I guess that makes sense.
Fucking stupid bullshit. So,
She's throwing a
nah.
temper tantrum while you're speaking, so just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Kinda great. She knows.
as you get to the general store, you see that they're carrying a lot of gourmet meat today.
Oh, I thought I was gonna go hunting.
Oh, you're gonna go hunting.
That's
Well,
why-
you
that's
go
why
into the
bef-
nearby fort.
That's why before I
What?
left, I said Nah gets an arrow ready.
Okay. You go into the nearby forest, and you hear two girls screaming.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
just-
And you see
boy.
two girls getting chased by bokoblins.
Oh boy. And she's on her own.
I will protect.
No, Minetta's there. He's got a
Okay.
sword.
Oh man,
He's got a
so
sword.
helpful.
He tries his best, okay?
You gave him all tens!
Okay, Na's gonna go in and help. It's gonna save the people.
So,
Mm.
roll to... Are you gonna... Okay. Roll to hit whichever one. It doesn't matter. They're both the same.
I had a 16. With a +2 in
That
strength.
hits. Okay. Roll double damage.
Do I
Like,
use
roll
one dice?
damage, but-
Do I roll one dice or two?
You can roll 2 if you want, but roll the same dice, but
Okay.
2, because It's double damage. Because Because I'm assuming you're using a lightning arrow.
I am.
And instead of... Okay, here's the thing. With fire, it deals more damage over time. With lightning, it deals a lot of damage at once.
Okay, so I
And
got
then with ice, it... Well, like, so anyway, you got a what?
one of my dice was a 17, the other one was an 18.
Did you roll d20s?
I did.
You should have rolled your damage dice
I did.
for your weapon.
Oh, wait. Hold up. I'm dumb. Give me a minute. Give me a minute! It's 1d8.
Imagine a world where all the boys and girls are impeccably... What?
My longbow is a d8. I need to find my d8s. Do I have a d8?
So you're rolling 2d8s.
I do have a d8. I have 2 of them! Ha!
Imagine making a child fight a grown woman for you because you're too scared and you hide in a crate whenever she boards your ship.
Okay, so one is an 8 and the other one's a 5.
Okay. One of the bokoblins gets shocked, and then the force of the hit sends it flying, and you hear the...
The bokoblin.
And the other one that is currently terrorizing the women, is, like, just turns its attention towards you. It's like...
Okay.
And it's
I'm gonna
running at you.
I'm gonna utilize what you said that Minetta could do yesterday.
Before you even think about telling Minetta to do anything, Minetta rushes in to try and, like, attack it, but then it just, like, shoves him out of the way.
He gets knocked.
He's like, I'll help. Oh, crap.
Na's like, Minetta, what the fuck?
Can I tell you something funny about that?
Sure.
So I rolled the dice, and it, like, was an 18, and it was balancing on the freaking dice, and then it flipped to a 4.
Oh, good.
He almost did something pretty sick,
He almost
but
did
couldn't.
something.
So, Cabrin's coming at you, and then it's going to roll to attack, and it swats at you, but misses because it was like a foot in front of you, like the
Its depth
distance
perception
from
is
the
kinda
outreach
dumb.
of its weapon, like the reach of its weapon, the very tip of where the weapon could possibly hit
It's holding
was
a
a
mop.
foot away.
Because the bokoblins in the
Oh.
forest next to Hetano hold mops.
Well then, okay. No, I'm talking about the ones that spawn whenever they're attacking the women.
Yeah, the ones in the
What?
forest next to Hetano. They hold mops.
No, there are 2 special ones that will spawn that
Or
don't
the
hold
farmers.
mops. They hold boko clubs. The ones with the mops are farther down.
Okay.
I know because I've had to do this every time I visit Hateno.
Okay.
Every fucking time.
I only remember the ones that hold mops. Because they're holding goddamn mops.
The ones that hold mops are there.
You know
but they're not.
the dance move,
They're
the mop.
The mop.
There's a dance
The-
move called the mop. And look it up. It is the most. It is at the same time the most like disgusting but hilarious thing.
Okay, I'm not gonna look that up then. Anyway, continue, Vic.
the ones with the mops are there too, but they're off mopping the forest somewhere else.
They're mopping the forest floors. They're bokoblins.
So it made-
and they have
the
the,
bokoblin-
IQ of a 5-year-old.
The goblin misses, and it then just like looks confused, and it tries swatting again, not moving any closer, and misses again, and it just keeps doing that, wondering like, what's going on?
Na's just like, oh my god.
Gives you another chance to attack.
She's going to attack it. It's right in front of her.
Yeah, and roll.
Ooh.
roll No, roll double damage again. Roll. No, I don't mean that. Double damage is given. Roll with advantage because he's a foot in front of you. He is right there. Screw DMs that don't give you advantage because the enemy with a bow because the enemy is right there. You don't need to worry about the freaking big ass enemy.
16.
You hit it again. Well, you hit it. This is the first time you've hit this one. I forget. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I roll damage. Are you alive?
I'm alive. What'd you get for damage?
Oh, I asked and you didn't say anything, so I thought you died. 2 threes.
Two threes.
Yeah.
You shoot it with the bow. The arrow hits. It looks hurt.
It's like, oh.
It got shocked and it dropped its weapon and it's now just like it's looking at its hand where the weapon was and it's also looking confused again. So, Minetta. Woo! Minetta. Going to. Holy shit. Okay. As the goblin's distracted, Minetta comes out of nowhere and stabs him through the gut.
Good job, Minetta.
And that bokoblin poofs into the dark dust.
Just dies. He did.
Minetta's just like, that is the last time I get hurt today.
Don't place your chances just yet, but you did good. Not just like pats his head.
The other bokoblin that you didn't kill it just got launched, is now back up, and it runs at Minetta, and it hits the ground next to him.
Not just like pushes Minetta out of the fucking way. Not getting hurt.
Get down, kid. So, now it's your turn again, Ma. What? 12? 12 does not hit.
Oh.
You fired and hit a tree.
Shit.
The tree is now electrically stimulated.
The tree is now on fire.
Electrically stimulated.
You go up
That
to it, it'll
misses
shock you.
another sword slash. Goblin. Picks up Minetta
Oh no.
and oh geez, this can go one of two
Who's
ways.
If he gets yeeted, am I able to save him before he hits the floor?
He eats him into the forest.
No.
And Minetta breaks his arm upon hitting a tree.
Oh. He's sitting there like.
Now, Nah, it is your turn again.
Who knew fighting a bokoblin was so hard?
To be fair, it was two bokoblins.
I got an 18. Well, with the 2 strength, I think. If that counts, then it's a 20.
Okay, you hit it. Roll me damage.
I got a 1 and an 8.
This thing's fucking dead.
Poof.
Now, I'm gonna... So, the time that constitutes a long rest is basically anywhere between like multiple hours to multiple days. So, how long do you want to spend hunting for meat?
A few hours.
Okay, so like around 5 or
Yeah, 5 hours.
all right. You and Minetta
Cillian
take the
took a
time.
goddamn nap.
She's like, what the hell is that bird?
Cillian would not be able to because the ghost is currently running so fast it's creating dust clouds in a circle, like reaching the outer limits of where his soul is currently contained, just yelling,
Salty meat, salty meat, salty meat.
I'm so
Cillian.
tired.
I might just do something. It's a little. Okay, Brooke resists the urge to just knock you out. He just says, "Well, if you went to bed last night like I tried to tell you."
I did go to bed.
Did you now? 'Cause-
Mm,
I remember you saying that you stayed up all night and watched the others sleep. Because anxiety.
Shade's like, wait, what?
no, I slept, I swear.
They come back with the meat, and it's been a long rest. And you guys just Brooke just suddenly just says, "Bink's sake is now ready."
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I didn't know what came over me. They get back with the meat, but it's uncooked.
Well, I think we should probably cook it.
Anyone got salt?
Because it needs to be salty.
Anyone got salt?
I have some rock salt.
That would be nice. I think we only need one.
You guys start to hear thunder.
Mm,
Oh shit.
quickly, throw it in the stove! Just hands her a couple pieces of rock salt. Throw it in!
Yeets. Yeets into stove.
You guys make salty meat.
Yay.
And then
Salt.
the bokoblin stops and just goes and like sniffs around
Salty meat, salty meat.
and runs dead sprint towards the meat.
Are we able to see him?
Bink's
It's-
Bokoblin impression is just
Is just what?
Cillian just starts waving it like, don't kill me, just take it.
He munches on it and he's just
Get
Feral.
like salty meat.
Feral.
Just consider you friend.
Well,
Right.
hello.
Guess name guess. Genghis
Nice to
told
meet
you.
you. I'm Cillian.
Cillian.
That's Nah.
Salty nah.
Salty nah.
That's Shade.
Salty shit.
He should.
Shut up.
He
What
should.
is that?
he
It's
points
just like,
he points
it's just like the Bokoblin goes and says that salty shade, and then the shade just picks it up and just don't even try it.
Don't even try me.
and then he points at Minetta.
What's that?
That's a purple toddler. We don't talk about him.
That's
Salty
That's
purple.
Minetta.
Salty purple toddler.
Salty
Salty
grapes.
meat netta.
Salty grapes.
salty grape.
Salty grapes.
This is my dad, Brooke. Just points to giant, tall Skeleghost.
Salty Brook.
Salty moblin.
Brooke's appalled. He's
Just
like, the fuck?
Because he's a skeleton.
Ooh, I know. Salty Tower!
Salty Tower!
Wait, what now?
Salty Tower!
Salty Tower.
And this dog here is Tiki.
Lord of Darkness!
Lord of Darkness.
Lord of Darkness! She's sniffing my dice.
And I was like, this is my dad.
You guys
Oh yeah,
notice
that's Nico.
as you guys get a better
Salty Nico!
Salty
as you guys
Tower.
get a better close at the bokoblin, you notice it's actually wearing something other than a loincloth.
It's wearing
What's she
a
wearing?
You see it has kind of like skull pauldrons and a bigger skull like on its head as kind of a hat.
You're funny looking.
Stink.
Did Stitch just join our group or something?
Stitch just, yeah.
Did 626 join us?
Gesh joined your
66.
group. You guys
What ability do we
you
get?
guys get a new ability that's just called Gesh's Gesh.
Gesh is Gesh, yes!
And it's basically ability surge, and you get 3 a day.
Cool, I gotta add that to my character sheet.
Gesh is Gesh. I don't know why it's
Guess don't know why Guess still here. Guess got stabbed in head. Guess don't know why Guess still here. Most bokoblin just reincarnate by blood moon, but I have seen 40 blood moons since death.
Ouch, dude.
Interesting. Please tell me that when daytime comes, only Minetta can see him.
Cillian always gets to see them because that's kind of her
That's her thing.
offhanded ability, but
The downside is that ghosts can harm you, which means Pose can directly harm you.
Well, Pose can harm you in general. Remember, I got attacked by many of them.
No. But I'm making Pose work a bit differently for this campaign, if that's alright.
That's fine.
So, Gesh is like,
Guess make you fast in battle. Fast enough to attack more than once.
thank you. That's kind of you.
You bring that healthy. Guess repay
We'll
with
keep
life.
bringing you some when we have extras, of course.
Salty meat, salty meat.
He's like an animated child.
I like him. He's cool.
He's entertaining. And it's
Guess
horrible.
think.
She just has grabby hands. Dad, I'm tired.
Brooke like just bends over, picks you up like a toddler.
Comfy.
Comfy.
I don't know how you think I'm comfy. Is it just because I don't really have...
No hosting. Thank you, Dorky.
So, Gesh then goes,
I will sing song of my people. Ahem.
Can someone shut the bokoblin up, please? Just
No.
quietly to herself.
Just wait, this...
Shade just takes the McCollum by the neck and just
I'm gonna swing by the salty meat. By the salty meat.
No!
Shells, you're a bit too loud there, my friend.
Don't! Thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
That was very relaxing, thank you.
Gish have song of angel. Mother tell Gish.
Oh my god.
Your mom was very correct about that.
Gish think.
'Cause I think the moment you started singing, I saw the afterlife. Very angelic indeed.
Brooke
No,
just
not
calmly
class.
says, maybe you should leave music up to me, Gesh.
Nah, just
Gesh just goes,
Okay. Just take job of something me eating.
That's
The more something, the better.
That's the perfect job for you, Gesh.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course. You were born for the role. Cillian's just holding her head, her eye closed. She's just like.
is she still in Brooke's arms?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That night, something happens to Minetta.
Oh no. Does Gesh try eating his foot?
Let's take a little peek into Minetta's dreams. Majora appears. And Majora just laughs at him. Wow, you really are useless. You got beat up pretty fucking bad today. Well, you could always make it stop. I've done this to you about every night since the first time I saw you, so you just agree to betray your
She could not
friends. I
happen
could you just agree to help me and maybe murder the short one. Well, the other short one. Then it'll all stop. And that stays quiet. She disappears. And the nightmare he had from that first time occurs again. It's a nightmare of all of his friends being within just a second of him being able to save them. And then they're just dead.
F.
F in the chat for Minetta.
Next morning, Minetta gets up. He has a more solemn look on his face, but that's not really anything unusual. Gesh is. He goes, yeah, I'm fine.
Nas folded
Roll
over
insight
like a armchair.
if you want to pry deeper.
Roll what?
Insight.
If you want to pry deeper, roll insight.
I got you.
Meanwhile,
Let me pull up my
well,
sheet again.
Na's not awake yet, but she's like folded over like a lawn chair.
Disadvantage or?
Gonna say advantage. Because the windows are closed. Well, they're closed, but they have like little slits in them, so sunlight is coming through, but it's not touching you. Because you're edgy and goth and don't like the sun.
Yes.
Like Joan of Arc from Clone High.
13.
You feel like something's wrong, but you just don't know what to say to try and get him to open up. Because
Well, I can
And
at
that's
least tell something's wrong, but I mean, if you really don't want to talk to me about it, I can't really force you.
well, it's more of a thing of you don't know how to talk to him. You guys don't know a whole lot about Minetta. You guys just kind of adopted him into your group. He's stayed ever since.
He's like, this is safety.
Minetta walks away and gets right on cooking.
I mean, you can tell something's wrong too, right? She's looking up at Brooke.
Brooke was not there.
Oh.
Brooke was
Tiki, can you tell something's wrong?
That boy emanates despair like I emanate rage.
I knew you would know. Do you have any ideas on what I should do? Because I have none.
Well, time to roll for Tiki's social awareness.
She's a dog.
She's a Oh man,
Exactly
how
why
well
I
is
have
this
to
gonna work?
roll for it.
Oh man, how well is this gonna work?
She gets a 2.
You could beat the shit out of him.
You know what? You could challenge him to Mortal Kombat. Loser has to tell the other their problems. This may seem like an unfair way, but hey, it'll get him to talk.
It could get him to talk. I mean, I have another idea, but I don't know if he'd buy it.
Do tell. Jade, you got abruptly woken up by Nico telling you, hey, your friend, the short friend with the red hair might want you. And then Shade, Gesh was just chanting
Salty meat.
Salty meat.
by your bed.
Why?
And Shade just starts crying.
Nah just becomes unfolded like a lawn chair because she was sleeping in like a lawn chair position.
Salty Shade tell Gesh what's wrong.
You said the one with the red hair
Shade,
needs
do
my
you want
help.
to tell our new friend what's wrong? You are crying in front of him. He wants to know.
Father, you say the one with the red hair needs my help? Okay.
Gesh, out of just pure joy of having friends, is now using up most of his like strength to like stay appeared during the day.
Gesh, please. One of
Don't
us
make
can.
yourself
Or
sick.
One of us can still see
it's
you.
not it's not that. It's he's doing it so that way people can hear his voice, but not know where he is.
Salty Gesh tell Shade what's wrong. Gesh.
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 Shay's just like, stay away from me,
Stay away.
please.
Salty meat. Salty meat.
Shay
chants
Shay
that-
Shay
he just
gets his
chants
nearby
that throughout the
crossblade
entire
and just
village.
freezes Gesh.
Salty.
Oh man.
You hear Gesh like start laughing as he does it because now he's bouncing around the room.
Salty meat. Salty meat.
Nah.
So you made like a pot. You made a pot frozen, and then once stasis deactivated, it shattered, and now you get 10 rupees.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Nah gets up. It's like. I wish-
Nico's just like, I tried sleeping even though I'm a ghost, and it really just it sucks. It sucks.
I can
Anyway,
imagine. I mean, you're dead.
What?
I can imagine. I mean, you're dead.
I know, but I still wanted to try because maybe if I'm dead, I can contact the afterlife.
Think about what you just said, Father.
Well, maybe if I'm asleep, I can, like, in my dreams, maybe contact your mom.
Maybe one day we'll
Don't
come.
talk about my mom. I'm sorry. All I can think of is that horrible West End Heathers version of Dead Girl Walking reprise.
Maybe
like-
one day you
Ugh.
can see her.
Unless
I
Majora
wouldn't-
made her into a Rito mask wig.
I swear to
Did I
God.
guess it?
No.
I swear, if that happens, Na's gonna cry for eternity.
You think Majora would not slap you with that bit before telling you about your father?
Oh no, she'd hit Na with both.
She wanted to cause as much trauma over the short span of time that she gave herself. As
That's
possible.
fair.
Okay, anyway. Nod.
Just saying, if the idea's on the table.
Have both the Twilight people, one half Twilight, one full, have like masks of their relatives.
So, Nah, and I'm going to assume Shade come outside, and you see Cillian there hatching a plot with Tiki.
Because, like, if we think about it, I could tell him chicks dig when guys talk about their emotions. You know? I could tell him that. Maybe that'd convince him.
Cillian, what are you rambling
He-
about?
It's like chicks dig when boys talk about their emotions. Shade. My mom was killed by. My mom
Well,
died.
Well, he's probably been turned down so many times for that reason. He's just, I
So
don't know.
should I
Again,
beat the
just
shit out
beat. I can bark his soul out and we can pick at it.
of him? No. I don't really want to waste my dad's ability on that. You know?
Wouldn't kill him much.
What? No, I think I'll just do what you suggested first and challenge him to Mortal Kombat, and whoever wins talks about their problems. Because, I think I have an advantage.
Na's just listening, standing right behind Cillian.
And if I lose, I'll just be telling Minetta my problems, so...
And
I'd be
who's
more
gonna
upset about
believe
losing to
him?
him.
Cillian.
So, is that what are you going to challenge Minetta to a fight?
Unless you want to try and stop her. She's taking her advice from a dog deity of darkness.
Doggo.
Does anyone want to try and stop her?
Na's right behind Cillian, listening to her rambling literally to herself.
She's rambling to Tiki. You can't see her, but she's rambling to
Exactly,
Tiki.
that's why Na assumes she's rambling to herself.
So Tiki, do I just challenge him or do I just go punch him? What do you want me to do?
Challenge him. Give him time to prepare what feeble prepares he has to make.
That's good. I think, you're smart. I think I'll do that. She just hops up and goes to walk off. Oh, hi, Na!
Hi there. I couldn't help but notice you were talking to yourself out here.
I was talking to Tiki.
See, I can't see
Point.
Tiki.
Tiki, you want to make yourself known?
And maybe
Tiki just sighs and is like,
But then I have to use 1% of my power.
At least it's only 1%. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Fine.
Tiki is now present.
Hello, Tiki.
Just chin scratches.
Bow to me, mortal bird.
I can sit, and that's about
Can
it.
you bow for her?
I can sit, and then bow.
There you go.
That pleases me. You may rise.
Stand
Gives Tiki some chin scratches. Thank you
Stands
for
up.
making yourself present. Okay.
Okay.
It's like Tiki tells Shade to bow to her, and then Shade's just crying on the ground.
Well, I didn't know you were a bootlicker.
Tiki, you're not boots.
So silly.
No, it's because it's like he's in
No, I
overachiever because he's groveling.
I know.
He's crying. Oh jeez.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go beat up Minetta if anyone wants to come watch.
Why?
Shade just
'Cause
grabs her
there's a
popcorn
problem.
and I'm down.
Have you just,
Because he's having a problem, and I don't know how to talk to him, so I'm gonna challenge him to a fight, and whoever loses has to talk about their trauma.
how about you just, ask help from, the other friends here too? To figure out how to talk to him instead of relating to violence? Because you know how weak he is?
The bird lies. Violence is the answer.
Other friends? Question mark? Like a visible question mark?
Wait, did you say are we friends?
No, she said other friends?
Other friends? The group. The squadron. Shade, Tavanis, Pharaoh, me.
Just visible confusion. Oh, you guys.
And I was like, yes.
Even Tiki looks concerned.
Even I knew that, and I have a sense of destruction.
I guess. Do you have any ideas?
Take him away from what he's doing and ask him. If he doesn't answer, continue to ask him. If he still doesn't
If he
answer,
doesn't answer, then can I punch him in the face?
you can punch him, and then I'm taking him out for a fly to see if he will
I say
answer.
punch him in the face.
Thank you, Shade.
We have 3 votes for fighting him and 1 for not.
I literally said if he doesn't answer, you can punch him, and then I'm yeeting him.
Alright, so we got 4 votes for violence. I'm off.
You got 4 votes for violence.
Not immediate violence.
Crack knuckles.
Can Brooke maybe be a voice of reason?
Not
Or even Gesh?
Brooke
not immediate violence.
Gesh is still chanting "Salty meat" around you guys, and Brooke is nowhere to be seen.
Brooke.
You guys go talk to Minetta. I don't like this.
Okay.
Roll me insight, Shells.
Disadvantage or advantage or even?
Disadvantage, because I'm saying you're going. Well, roll investigation if you want to go looking for Brooke.
Okay.
Make her look for Brooke anyway. We need to find Brooke.
Okay, and then my investigation has +2, so 15.
You're able to hear his violin.
Ow! Fuck me alone.
Where is
Sad violin.
Let me play a song in the world's saddest violin.
Hello?
You track it down to behind the armor shop.
What are you doing back here?
Well, I'm playing for the first man that ever admired my music. Well, after I died.
After?
Yes,
So
I
someone
was
else can see you?
He can't see me, but he can hear my violin, so...
I was worried. Sorry.
I didn't mean to worry you.
You don't have to be sorry. I just wasn't sure where you were.
Well, I obviously worried you.
The sounds that
Need to talk about it?
The sounds that Bink is making right now are the sounds from inside the armor shop.
Well, I don't know. One of our guys is feeling down, and I don't know how to talk to him about it. I'm not really good at the whole talking about problems thing.
I believe the first step to talking about problems is getting to know him.
I guess.
Be right back.
Okay.
Dogs. I can say, if all else fails, yeet the grape.
If all else fails, yes, but we're gonna try not being violent right off the bat.
Well, I
Get
did.
Stasis ready.
Get Stasis ready. Throws him. Stace.
Get Stasis ready. Get Stasis and two-handed ready. Two-handed weapon ready.
Yes, Walnut. I hear you. I'm so glad I have music playing in the background of these streams. I don't know if it can be heard, but I have it. Actually, I'm gonna check. Ah, shit. I dropped my phone. Ah, shit. I dropped my phone. Oh, great. Echoes. I checked, and yes, the music can be heard. It's very soft adventure music, which is like very fitting. Okay, while we're on this break, I'm gonna go get water. If Bank comes back, say I'm getting water.
Mhm.
I am back.
Hello.
Why y'all sad?
I'm not sad, I'm in pain.
So, Rook just says, well, the first step to being able to talk to someone like that is get to know them better.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
And keep in mind, maybe he's just doing it because he doesn't feel like he wants to be a burden to you all. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I guess that's fair.
He then smiles and goes back to... Now back with the rest, you guys see Mineta cooking outside. Again, a solemn look on his face.
Alice wants to get water.
Okay. I feel that one's justice is still downloading. You guys want to guess how many hours it's at?
Oh. How many?
40.
Goodness.
I'm hoping to have it by tomorrow morning.
Hopefully.
Is everyone... Alice, you there yet?
I'm starting to not feel the best.
Should we stop right there for today?
I don't know. We'll see what Alice wants to do. I'm just pain.
Okay. So,
So,
yeah, people around the town are looking weirdly because Gesh is running around town chanting,
Salty me.
oh gosh.
What walnut?
Lord
I don't know.
Nuts.
I can probably try for a little longer, but
Huh?
oh.
we turn back to Minetta cooking and being approached by Shade and Mom.
What you doing?
I just have popcorn. Give me a minute.
How do you help him?
Nah walks over and taps Minetta's shoulder
Hi.
to try and get his attention.
Guys, hold on
Yeah.
just a second.
Okay. If you guys ever hear any little crunch sounds, I am sorry. Let's hope Justin comes back.
I'm back. I'm probably still not for much longer though.
Minetta jerks around and he's like, "Oh, it's only you guys. I'm a bit busy cooking right now."
I can see that. I heard from Cillian that you were not okay. Want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Is that you saying you want to pry further?
Yes.
Roll insight.
Why are you crying, Kiki?
I got a 17.
You can. Okay. You can. His face is basically screaming something very, very wrong.
Na squints a little bit. Like, giving the look that she knows something's up and he's not telling, like, the truth. Shade, do you know how to cook?
I have done some cooking back in Kakariko Village.
Mind taking over for Minetta?
Alright.
Roll me wisdom, Shade.
Alright, give me a sec.
Accidentally makes
not
dubious food.
I think I have a... Well.
What did you get?
6.
Okay, so while non-Minetta go take them away, you start quote unquote cooking.
Cooking.
Dubious
No.
food? Dubious food.
Na's gonna...
There's like somehow a bokoblin fang got in there. You don't even remember tossing that in.
Na's gonna take Minetta on a fly around Hiteno, like a slow fly. Because air is calming.
Once you get up in the air, far away from, you hear Minetta start to softly sob.
Tell me what's up, Minetta.
Majora keeps terrorizing me every night with the same.
What is this nightmare?
Seeing all of you die when I could, whenever I was just a second away from being able to save you.
Majora seems to have a grip on all of us recently. Whether it be a loose one or a tight one like your nightmares. Only one knows what it means, but Just remember, it's only a dream, and over time, you'll get used to them.
I think anyone should have to get used to them, but...
You'll get used to their existence, essentially.
She keeps telling me she'll make it stop if I betray you guys.
And keep defying.
It's what I've been doing for the past, like, 10 days.
And don't give up the will to not betray us, I guess.
You wanna bring this bitch to Cillian? You're not doing a good job here.
Na's flying. Give her some credit. I'm sorry if I'm not the best at these little talks. Normally I'm okay with them.
Wait, what was that?
Na's talking to Minetta, basically just apologizing for, how bad this little talk is. Because she's not used to it.
Can I go back to cooking now?
Okay. Na goes ahead and lands in front of the inn.
When you guys get back, you see the abomination that Shade accidentally made.
Welp.
And that is like, I can save this.
Shade is like, it's been
Metroid.
It's been a while.
it's been 10 years.
It's been a while.
It's been 10 years.
Don't worry, I can save it. He then gets to work on cooking. Who's up next for comfort?
I figured if Shade would do it, he'd just start crying in the middle of it. So I guess Cillian's on the block now.
Guess so. She has to get back though.
Yeah.
Cillian, you smell basically rotting out.
What in God's name is that?
It is coming from the cooking pot.
Wow. Jeez, guys.
You did your best,
Shade.
Shade.
What did you fucking make?
Shade
Ed-
just starts crying.
Ed Shade took over and he did his best, but I kind of forgot I took all the ingredients with me, so he worked with what he had.
Nah, give Shade a hug to make him stop crying. The fluffy
He's
bird.
still crying, but he takes the hug.
Nah, it's just a fluffy bird, just like comfort.
So,
Listen, what do you like to do?
well, I like cooking and staying alive.
Both very good things.
I used to like people watching.
People watching?
Really feel good any.
You know, people watching.
Well, I'll cook with you.
You know how to cook?
Pretty well, yeah. Didn't have parents around much, so I had to do most of the cooking for Vorn and me.
You guys seemed pretty young and, well, you seemed pretty young. Did you guys not, and if, blah, 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 did you not have, like, a really older sibling that took care of you guys, or?
Cillian's like,
She
I'm
left.
the oldest.
After Vorn died.
On that note,
Oh.
Oh.
you guys hear a ringing bell.
Oh wait, I'm just realizing now what she's talking about.
Oh no, my popcorn.
You guys hear a ringing bell as a cart filled with ancient weaponry and armor.
Should
But-
we wait for Isaac to come again?
Probably should.
Yeah.
This can be where we end off for this session.
That's
in the
okay.
end-
I need to
in
finish
the end-
packing.
Shade just
I
goes
need
and
to take a
buys a Happy Meal.
Shells, what was that?
I need to finish packing, and I need to take a bath before I pass out, because...
I mean, this could be the end of like the main story, and we can still continue and do like turn it into a one-off, and let you go.
Okay.
I'm going
This
to
is where we're
puke.
ending. This is where we're ending our main storyline. Someone write down where we are, what happened.
You,
Real quick.
you
This is
remember?
the end of season 1.
You remember? I'm recording all of this.
Oh right.
This is the end of season 1.
Anyway, and then you hear a familiar voice say, "Weapons and armor for sale."
Weapons and armor.
And then
No.
that is end of season 1.
Season 1, episode 15.
Now, Shells, you can go take a bath. I'm gonna take a break and finish eating. Cry
I
about the
need to
fact
finish
that-
packing, and then I need to go take a bath, because...
Right in the middle of Cillian and Minetta cooking, Cillian just yeets.
Shade just goes and buys Minetta a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
So, the start of the one-off. We're flipping for everyone at home. We are putting a pin in the main story, and now we're going into essentially the filler arc, the beach episode, the non-canon shit.
Oh, yes. Hold up, I'm rearranging names and whatnot. Give me just a moment. You can keep, like, describing whatnot. I'm just moving stuff around.
My friend Krillin.
So,
Was that who I thought it was?
Pablo.
anyway, I forget what I was gonna say.
It's the end of season 1. We're going into the OVA.
Oh.
Going into the OVA. So, you guys got an invitation to.
Oh.
It's, you know, it, for certain purposes, this is gonna be. Well, it's not canon, so I can really just make up shit as I go. But you guys get an invitation to a gigantic party near Gerudo Town, not in Gerudo Town, near it, so that way the men can come too.
Oh, nice.
So you headed right over. You got all fancied up, and you headed right over. So Tavanis, Raval, and Tanis, and Goromila, and Shalti, and all of them are there. Heck, even Naval finally shows up.
Naval's not lost anymore.
You see he's covered in soot, and he's like, I flew to Death Mountain.
how did? You know what? Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask.
I have to start making a poster for season 2 now.
I actually, in the stream, I have your little image up in the corner, and I'm moving things around currently, so everything's like not how organized as it normally would be.
Nice.
With this party,
But I'm gonna start making. I'm gonna make a poster for the party.
For like each season.
Yeah, each season, and then for each OVA, if we do like a whole movie thing, I might do that.
Just combined all of it together and it becomes one giant movie.
So, this party is a party for the Gerudo's summer celebration. Every people from all walks of life are invited. Yeah, so
My arm had a seizure for a moment. It twitched.
Should I,
It twitched and brought
Well,
everything
actually,
with
should
it.
I update Shade's design?
That's if you want to, bro.
guys, do you mind if we take like a break for a while
Yeah, I
before
don't
we
mind.
actually get into the? Okay. So I'm gonna just
We can get into it like next time.
okay. Well, I would rather we stop D&D for today, right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
We
That
get
way I
it.
don't feel
We can get
burnt
into
out.
it next week.